Peace, everyone. Let's see. Let's see how I'm doing here. Let's see here. I gotta put my thingy on. There we go. Get all warm and cozy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave my sweater on. Some really good stuff going on this week. Mm-hmm. All right, everyone. Welcome to the show. You are watching the Preservation of Jazz Hour on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, streaming live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Oops, somebody put Twitter. We're on Twitter now? That is super cool. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can call in too at 313-355-6018. Yes, I've been doing a lot of work, a lot of stuff going on. Of course. Hey, hey, Phil, I'm on my TV show. I'm on my show. Okay. Yep. So I know my friends always forget that I have a show. So that's okay. So I got some lyrics today. I'm going to be doing a concert. Um, hey, I'm on my show, you guys. All right then. I'm on my show. Hello? I'm on my show. Huh? I said I'm on my show, my Preservation of Jazz Hour from 6 to 7. Oh. Okay? See how easy that was? All right, so welcome, welcome. This is the Preservation of Jazz Hour, and that's what we are doing. We are reminding everyone to keep everything going in the name of jazz, because this is a jazz show. Now, if we were somewhere else, I would say keep it going in different ways, but we're talking about jazz today, so whoo, jazz. Okay. So talking about jazz, let's see here. While I get myself together, we're going to play a little John Coltrane. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Power on. Auxiliary input mode.
Just getting all logged on Facebook Live, and remember, you all, that we are on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Periscope. I know that for sure. The Preservation of Jazz Hour with yours truly, Sky Covington. Mm, mm, Okay. You know, this never wants to act right when you need it. Isn't that something? All right. Yes. I have notes and everything. That's why. So please excuse me. I'm not paying attention to you, but I really am, and I'm doing all this for you. So I have a lot of information that I want to discuss, and so I have some notes. I have a bunch of notes tonight because it's very important that I get it all right. A bunch of notes. Ooh, I got some good stuff for you. Okay. Ooh. Oh yeah, some really good stuff. We are talking about Al Jarreau today, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we are. And you know, as you can see, pretty much this is how I am with my sheet music too. Honestly, because some I might be looking at something on one side of the house, learning a tune, and on the other side of the house, I'm learning another tune. So it's beautiful and it's a little messy too. But right now we're listening to John Coltrane, Cecile McLaurin, Savant. Yes, our very own. Oh, but she's from San Francisco, I see. A love supreme, a love supreme, a love supreme, a love supreme, a love supreme. Yes. Hello, Douglas. Peace to you. All right, so we're just going to get right to it. So, the Preservation of Jazz Hour is a format for us to just pretty much discuss the past, the middle portion, and the present. And we are so grateful to be a part of a music that we can discuss in a real smooth, sophisticated is my favorite word, by the way, with jazz. I equate that to jazz. We get to be hip a little bit for an hour. We get to just talk hip and talk about some of the greatest musicians alive. Okay, so here we go. So George Benson. All right. We're going to feature George Benson today. Al Jarreau. We're going to feature Al Jarreau today. And I have to say her name right, so I'm going to actually go to an interview so I won't get her name wrong on this whole show, because I've learned that is just, I mean, my name, I don't know how people get it wrong, but they never spell Sky right in most cases. And maybe 37% of cases that they say, why do you spell your name? Skii? I'm like, now it's just SKY, like sky, like the sky. Hello, beautiful Dawn, beautiful Queen Princess. How are you? Thank you for joining us, Quentin Wilson. Aw. Hello, beautiful Kim Yoakley. Let me tell you, hey, welcome to the Preservation of Jazz Hour. Okay? So, I need to get a name right. So, please bear with me as we all chime in. Because I'm saying her name wrong, and I know I am. And just in case she's watching, I want to be her friend. So I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do, I'm going to, let's see here. I need to just know how to say her name correctly. She is so amazing, and she's a Grammy winner. But I don't see a lot of interviews on her. So, oh, I see me. All right, I don't see a lot of interviews on her, so we're just going to play a tune of hers. Let's see here. You're My Thrill. And also, Salvette. I'll just call her Miss Salvette until I know for sure how to pronounce her name. Cecily Maloran, but I need to find out for sure. Hi, Val. Hello, my daughter-in-law's on. Hey, Shakeem. Hello, beautiful. Okay, so, yeah. All right, so, but I want to tell you a little bit about this beautiful woman in a second. Okay. All right. Whew. Well, I did bring my favorite hat, but I can't wear both, so. But I like when it's cold because I get to wear my jazz hat. By the way, I know that has nothing to do with nothing, but here we go. Oh, her voice is amazing. Oh. You got to have a glass of wine with listening to her voice. Oh, she's eating dragon fruit. Oh. Oh my goodness. Cecily McLaurin Savant is an American jazz vocalist. She was the winner of the first prize in the Thelonious Monk International Jazz Competition in 2010, releasing her first album, Cecile. Cecile. Shortly thereafter, her second album, Woman Child, was released in 2013 on Mac Avenue Records, receiving a 2014 Grammy Award nomination for Best Jazz Vocalist. Savant won four categories in the 214 Downbeat Critics Poll Jazz Album of the Year. Ooh. Female vocalist, rising star jazz artist, and rising star female vocalist. Her third album, For One to Love, was released in September 5th, 2015. The critical acclaimed from the New York Times, The Guardian, and Los Angeles Times. She won the Grammy Award for Best Jazz Vocal Album in 2016. Yes, I tell you that I love her. Yes. Hello. Hello, Genesis and K Flaws. Hey, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. My family is on. Yes. Her voice is amazing. Oh, my goodness. It's such a good video. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we have to all together, because I know a lot of us do not know. Okay, so I have to do this. I absolutely have to do this the right way, or I'm not going to have a good time. So please bear with me, because okay, I'm going to get it right now. The first time I saw her was at the Detroit Jazz Festival. But I know I'm saying her name wrong and it's killing me. I got to get it right. Oh, okay. Oh, I know. Let's see if we can get an interview. It's live stream. That's how live stream goes. I'm just saying.
I am with Cecile McLaurin-Salvant.
Oh, Cecile McLaurin-Salvant. I was right. Cecile.
And who is right next to
Oh, she's...
Sullivan Fortner. He is the piano player on the album. It's a duo album.
How did you two
Oh, I love her. I absolutely love her. I want him to say her name again.
On the jazz scene.
Oh, I love her. Look her up right now.
how did you two get together to work?
Oh, I love her. Oh, my goodness. One of the reasons that I truly love her is that she won. I want to one day win a Grammy, y'all willing,
Next to you here?
in jazz. That, I mean, with all the stuff that's going on,
How did you two
you know, that is like that's a high honor to win a Grammy in jazz. I believe that's one of the highest honors in music.
I am with Cecile McLaurin-Salvant.
Cecile McLaurin-Salvant. Cecile McLaurin-Salvant.
Who's right next to you here?
Look her up.
Piano player on the album. It's a duo.
She's young. She was born August 28th, 1989.
Sort of on the jazz scene,
Yeah,
I would say.
absolutely young.
Sullivan called
But she did win the Grammy, and I tell you, I have this thing about 2016 because I thought that I was going to win, even though I didn't even have a CD out, a jazz CD out. 2016 was my year, and for her to win, and I was like, you know what? That's so good. That's so good. Oh, you know what? Aha! You are watching the Preservation of Jazz Hour with yours truly, Sky Covington, on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Streaming live on Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, and YouTube. I'm here every Wednesday for you. Only you. And for other things, but definitely for you. We want the preservation of jazz to stay ringing in our ears, in our mind, in our hearts. When you are sad, listen to some John Coltrane. When you are in love, listen to Cecile McLaurin-Salvant. When you are angry, Listen to Abby Lincoln.
don't know why I don't.
When you are feeling
It
sensuous,
is what it is.
It is what it is.
I want to tell all my secrets. But when I'm feeling sensuous, I always listen to Round Midnight.
Back to you guys.
But I always listen to Round Midnight by Jasmine Sullivan, believe it or not. And all those runs give me it inspires me. So,
Y'all, this is B.O.B. Easy.
yeah,
This is Julia Michaels.
This is Logic. Make sure you subscribe to the
yeah. So, Cecile, we love you. We are so grateful for you. Look her up, buy her music, all that good stuff. But she is one of the greatest. And she's young and beautiful. And, yeah. Hey, Tracy and Clarence and all of our beautiful Facebook friends and family. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. You are watching the Preservation of Jazz Hour. So what's next on our agenda? Al Jarreau, ladies and gentlemen. Al Jarreau, Al Jarreau. I just want to know more about Al Jarreau anyway. So let's learn together. I am getting a lot of my information from Wikipedia, because that's just where I've been getting a lot of my information. But this song that I used to play, it was, oh my goodness, it was some of his earlier music, and I think this is it here, called Roof Garden. Yeah, that's it. Let's see, can we do this? His whole voice is an instrument. He, he kind of has a little bit of like a James Brown type of how James Brown would formulate his lyrics. Judy. That type of jazz, that type of music. There was a time in life that music you would hear Billie Holiday, Sting, Al Jarreau, and Sammy Davis Jr. all in the same hour. And if anybody knows what I mean when I say that, and to me that was music. It was music was just a music at one point. It became, they kind of took the categories out of it for a while, and that was nice. I was too young to remember the politics behind all that, but what a time. So we're going to get to Al Jarreau. Let's learn a little bit about him. And I'm learning too. Oh, Jarreau was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin on March 12th, 1940. The fifth of six children. His father was a Seventh-day Adventist church minister and singer, and his mother was a church pianist. Jarreau and his family sang together in church concerts and in benefits, and Jarreau and his mother performed at PTA meetings. Jerome was student council president, and Badger Boy state delegate for Lincoln High School. At Boyd State, he was elected governor. Jerome went on to attend Ripon College, where he also sang with a group called the Indingos. He graduated in 1962. In 1968, Al Jarreau made jazz his primary occupation. In 1969, he and Martinez headed south, where Jarreau appeared at Dino's, the Troubadour, and Bitter End West. Television exposure came from Johnny Carson, Mike Douglas, Merv Griffin, Dinah Shore, and David Frost. Impressive. All right. Jarreau toured and performed with Joe Sample, Chick Corea, Kathleen Battle, Miles Davis, George Duke, David Sanborn, and George Benson. He also performed the role of the teen angel in the 1966 Broadway production of Grease. On March 6, 2001, he received the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame at 7083 Hollywood Boulevard, on the corner of Hollywood Boulevard and La Brea Avenue. Very nice. Let's see, in 2010, Jarreau was a guest on the Amir Deodato album with the song Double Face, written by Jarreau, Deodato, and Nicolosi. The song was produced by the Italian company Nicolosi Productions. On February 16, 2012, Jarreau was invited to the famous Italian Festival di Sanremo to sing with the Italian group Mattia Bazar. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see here. Let's see. Here's another great one. Yes. Oh, okay. Jarreau was married twice. Jarreau and Phyllis Hall were married from 1964 until their divorce in 1968. Jarreau's second wife, Susan Elaine Player, 1954 to 2019, was 14 years his junior. They were married from 1977 until his death in 2017 and had a son, Ryan. Let's listen to a little more. Oh, I love him. Yeah. Hello, James, and hello, Heidi. Hello.
Do something different for you now.
He's just an instrument. He's phenomenal.
Sometimes if you
I hope you can hear it.
the words and music get a little bit words and music get a little bit mixed together. You don't know quite what to say. I want to take a back.
Just
I used to visit this girl who lived not too far from me in Milwaukee, working in the breweries, and I go and every morning.
Well, he's doing his tricks and dips.
She'd be sitting on the front, sitting out on the sitting on.
Oh, he is phenomenal. So you know what we have to do? We have to show some love to Al Jarreau. Ode to Al Jarreau, and ode to all of our beautiful jazz musicians that have put the work in to give us a different type of language and information. Again, you are watching the Preservation of Jazz Hour on WJZZ, the coolest station in the world. And I am so happy to be here with you. You could have been anywhere all over the world, but you decided to hang out with me at WJZZ Cool TV, and we are so very, very grateful. We are streaming live on Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, and YouTube. So go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. Please share because, sharing is caring. I do have great news for you. I do have my pop up, my Jazz Supper Club pop up. And we're going to pop up in the Detroit Proven Lofts this May 23rd. And tickets are on sale, $30 ticket. We have a chef on board. We'll have a bar for you to drink from. We'll have a masseuse on board as well. And we'll have a show featuring Mike Munford and myself. I'll be having my own band. We're doing a quartet this time with John Douglas on trumpet, Ibrahim Jones on upright bass and electric, Phil Harmonic, on keys, and who else? I said John Douglas. Yeah. Oh, and on drums, Jalo Jajakate. Yes. One of the best. So that's May 23rd. We have 12 tables. And then after that, we can't take any other. We have to wait. And we will also have encore shows on Tuesday for the shows that you miss. But to buy a ticket, you have to call me. I have to sell you the ticket. I have to talk to you and share a little bit about what we're trying to do there. And I wanted to do that because I don't want you to buy your ticket on Eventbrite and all that stuff. I want you to call me and let me know. Let me feel you. Let's talk. And let's just give me a call. My number is 248-383-3385. You can call to purchase your ticket, and your ticket will be emailed to you. And we go from front to, we just do it real nice and fair. So we do have a small little VIP area. It's a tad like $10 more, but it's just in a little sheltered area. It's good for people that like to kiss a lot, that type of thing. The touchy feely lovers that just want to be in a corner, like Spirit Airlines, they make you pay for everything, but we won't. But I'm just saying, the VIP ticket is just, and it's really only like 3-4 VIP tickets available, but it's all VIP to me. The name of my club is called Club Crescendo. The same name as the band, Club Crescendo. And I will tell you a little bit about why I chose that name and why I keep using that name is because I was blessed to have a club in New Orleans on Magazine Street, a little Irish area in New Orleans. And, I'm not going to get into the political side of what happened, but I will say this. Katrina came and then I ended up coming home anyway. So it was nice for that 2 weeks of being a bar owner to experience hiring jazz musicians and that whole thing. I just loved it, and I always wanted my own club. If anybody knows me and I'm working, I always turn their club into my club because I believe in customer service and I believe in the music. So I just wanted to share that with you, share that with everyone. May 23rd, we have 48 seats available, and then after that we'll close close the pot until June 6th, where we'll be doing the Satin Dow review. We have a new uh, artist that we've added, Etta James. So now we have Billie Holiday, Etta James, performed by Tasha Owens, Dinah Washington, performed by Nina Simone Neal, and Nina Simone, played by Faye Bradford. So those are the things that we are very excited about. Some sponsors. We have a few sponsors. Detroit Proven. Just want to say thank you for what you've been doing to get the club all put together. And so go down to Detroit Proven and buy stuff. And the Backyard Boogie, first and second Sunday here at the studios in the back, stage and everything, featuring Tasha Owens and the dudes. Oh, Tasha Owens and the Staples. Yeah, the Staples. So yeah, we have a lot going on this summer for you, and we want you to join in. We want you to not be afraid, and if you are afraid, again, give me a call too, because I can keep you abreast. You can email me your email address so I can put you on the mailing list. You also can go to skykcovington.net, and I can send you all of the things that you need, any type of information you need. Just let me know. I did talk to my friend today, Kim Yoakley, and she's going to be doing some wonderful things. One of our sponsors, she's going to be doing some wonderful things, and she's our masseuse, and she'll be moving here in Detroit. So we're so excited about that, Kim, and it was just such a pleasure to talk to you today. And she was giving me all this wonderful advice, and she was telling me about her collection. So she has to come on the show and talk to me about all this beautiful, delicious jazz that she has. So we're kind of caught up. Let's see too. Oh, Mike Mumford is also playing. I just want to make sure. May 23rd, June 20th. We have the beautiful Kimmy Horn. It's going to be performing. We have Kimberly Wright on the roster. Jerome Clark that's going to be performing as well. And we also are looking for vendors. The vending fee is $30. You can give me a call. We only need 6 vendors for per date, six or 7. But yeah, you can give me a call and let me know if that's something you want to do. That'll be great. So we just want to say always to WJZZ Cool TV how much we love what you're doing, and me being a part of the family. I just feel so loved. So let's keep it moving. Okay, so let's get back into some jazz. George Benson. Studio albums, 36 studio albums, 8 live albums, 21 compilations, 2 video albums, 72 singles and EPs. As a sideman, 115 gigs. Hey, outstanding. I had the honor of meeting him with Perry Hughes. Introduced me, and Perry Hughes, one of Perry Hughes' best friends, and that was something to see. So I got to hang out with him the whole day, and he's just so cool. I don't want to even say cool. He was a man. Just a real man, All right, so the discography of George Benson consists of 36 studio albums. That is impressive, 36. Live albums on Prestige Records, Columbia Records, Verb Records, A&M Records, CIT Records, Warner Brother Records, GRP Records, and Concord Records, as well as 2 music DVDs. Man. So yeah, listen to some George Benson tonight. I know I still have some stuff yes. Yes. So of course, me and my special self only have one sheet of paper. So, oh, I'm sorry, George. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's move on to one of my favorites because it has to be continuously. We have to remind you of the amazing Billie Holiday. Okay, we have to remind you of that because of Strange Fruit. And with all these killings with the police and all that stuff that's going on, I don't even want to call it stuff. All that madness, chaos, folly that's going on in the world right now. I'm so grateful that we have jazz to calm our senses. And we thank you, Billie Holiday, and we thank the God that created you. Um, yes, uh, her story is always a wonder. We watched United States versus Billie Holiday, and I tell you, he really made me cry a lot. That's all I have to say. He really made me cry a lot. But while we are thinking about Billy, let me play a little George Benson. Yeah, that did everyone see? Hello, hey, Smoke Jones. Did you finally get to see uh the United States versus Billie Holiday? Did you finally get to see it? Let me know if you did, cause I would love to know how it changed your life. But right now, we love you, Billy. But we're gonna listen to "Give Me the Night." I just happen to have the video on, so if you feel inspired, put the video on with me. Ah. The music in the air, lots of loving everywhere. So give me the night. Hey, Jen Jen. Auntie love you too. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna have to use my phone. That's amazing. Yeah, let's talk about it next week. That'll be great. Yeah, so I had to use my phone. A former child prodigy, Benson first came into prominence in the 1960s playing soul jazz with Jack McDuff and others, and he launched a successful solo career alternating between jazz, pop, R&B singing, and scat singing. His album Breezin' was certified triple platinum, hitting number one on the Billboard's album chart in 1976. His concerts were well attended through the 1990s, and he still has a large following. Benson has been honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Oh, that is amazing. Benson was born and raised in the Hill District of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. At the age of 7, he first played the ukulele in a corner drugstore for which he was paid a few dollars. At the age of 8, he played guitar in an unlicensed nightclub on Friday and Saturday nights, but the police soon closed the club down. At the age of 9, he started to record. Out of the 4 sides he cut, 2 were released. She Makes Me Mad, Back With It, It Should Have Been Me, with RCA Victor in New York. Although one source indicates the records was released under the name Little Georgie, the 45 label, the 45 RPM label is printed with the name George Benson. The single was produced by Leroy Kirkland of RCA's rhythm and blues label, Groove Records. As he has stated in interviews, Benson's introduction to show business had an effect on his schooling. When he was discovered, tied with the failure of his single, his guitar was impounded. Luckily, after he spent time in juvenile detention, his stepfather made him a new guitar. Oh, he actually made him one. Outstanding. We all have a beautiful story, don't we? We all have a beautiful story. Hello, Charles Lewis. Hello, thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Preservation of Jazz Hour with your hostess, Sky Covington, on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, streaming live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Yes. So let's get back to some George Benson here. Oh, and you know who's in this video? Ola Ray, the lady that was in Michael Jackson's video. I just noticed. Oh, Ola Ray. That's something. Yeah, lots of love in everywhere. So give me the night. Now, would you call this particular album jazz? Would you? Ooh, I love my job. I love my job so much. So we learned a little bit about George Benson when he was younger, and a little something about Al Jarreau. You know, Al Jarreau's music is how can I describe his music? Poetic. It's very poetic. Very poetic. And I think with Al Jarreau, Al Jarreau and George Benson actually have a lot of that in common. They're very good with the scat. They're very, very excellent with their scat. Excellent. All right. So, you know, it's almost time for me to go. And I I think I covered everything today. I do want you to check out that United States versus Billie Holiday. Check that movie out. Don't watch it with the kids though, because there is a sex scene in it, and you just don't want to do that. There's a few sex scenes in it, so you don't want to do that. Also, if you haven't watched Charlie, oh my goodness, watch A Lady Sing the Blues, Billie Holiday. Diana Ross performed that tune. So make sure you also watch that as well. New music. New music is coming out. Mike Mumford, in fact, has some new music coming out. Today is Nate Wynn's, the drummer's birthday. Yay. Kimberly Wright and Kimmy Horn, happy birthday. And let's see what else. Al Jarreau. Check out some Al Jarreau tonight. You know, let's see here. And Cecile. Check Cecile out. Cecile McLaurin. She's a beautiful singer and such a beautiful spirit. I haven't gotten the pleasure, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting her yet, but I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll be on the same stage. It's almost time for me to go. I got rehearsal tonight, and I'm so excited about that. And yes, I get, yes, you can always make a donation. My Cash App is $YAHBELLA, Yabella. That's always, a tip will do. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here for the music. Thank you, Charles. This my jazz hat, man. This is definitely my jazz hat. So, you were watching, or you are still watching, the Preservation of Jazz Hour. We are here at 6 o'clock every Wednesday, 6 to 7. It's a lot going on at the station all the time. Yes, if you want to become a sponsor, if you want some commercial time and everything, please call at 313-355-6018 for more information. And we love you, and we appreciate you. And remember, the preservation of jazz is important because we need another type of music all the time. We need a music that will inspire, that will bring provocative thought, and in some instances, a little change. So thank you.